Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, So Sweet Samuel. My name is Lindsay and today is the 30th of June 2023. I apologise that it's taken me a long time to come back to you. It's just been manic here. We're coming towards the end of the summer term for Samuel and also the end of year 6, so there's been so much going on at school. We've had sports day, he's had his SATs. I've just come in just now from his year 6 production, which was lovely. We've got another performance this evening. On Monday he goes away on his residential for 4 days, so I've just been getting ready for that. There's just been there's just been so much going on. You coming up to say hello? I've just bathed Milo. He should have been going to the groomers this morning, but she's not very well. She just had to go off to A&E. Oh shush, you've had sweeties. Go and find your breakfast. Go and find your breakfast. So I do apologise that it's been a long wait since my last video. I did post a video last week or the week before just showing you how to iron on red work designs if anybody was interested in that, but I have been very busy. I have been working very hard behind the scenes, and I would like to in July. I was planning on doing Christmas in July, but I don't know actually whether I will be making lots of Christmas makes in July, but I would like to. But I have got some things I have to finish in July, which I will talk about in this video anyway. But I have got some finished objects. I have been very, very busy. So first up, you have seen this during my May makes, my May videos. So you know I was working on my Daffodil monster by Toff, and I have definitely caught the amigurumi and daffodil, the amigurumi and crocheting bug now. So I have finished my, it's not very good. It's not very good because my eyes probably aren't in the right position. Hunt the eyes in this daffodil, really. The one-eyed monster. His eyes are in there somewhere, but we have got a giant daffodil, but it's just not, it's not good really. It's not good, is it? It's really, if I've got to do that all the time to see his eyes, I know it's not good, but it's my first attempt, so I like it. I like her. So for my first attempt, I am quite proud of her. I know my, what word am I looking for today? My tension. I know my tension isn't the greatest, but I'm happy. I mean, I had nobody to help me. My mum can't crochet things like this, so I had nobody to help me. My mum helped sort of stitch her together for me. We restuffed or unstuffed her arms and legs, because once I got the book I could see from the book I'd overstuffed her arms and legs, but on the picture card it wasn't really very clear. And I think next time I would sew her eyes on before I put her trumpet on, whereas I'd put her trumpet on and then tried to sew her eyes into place, which wasn't obviously easy to do that. But I really enjoyed making her. I'm proud of what I've achieved there. So yes, it's not perfect, but for a first attempt at a new craft, I'm happy with what I've done. So I would like to sort of go back in maybe a year's time and make her again. Hello darling, have you come for a cuddle now? Good boy. You can come and say hello to everybody in a minute. So yeah, it may be a year's time when I've got a bit better at that. I would like to go back and remake her and actually see what size she should be. I think it says, I don't know if it says on here or in the book, I think it maybe says in the book she should be about 30 something centimetres, maybe 36 centimetres, and I know she isn't, because also I know how much extra yarn I had to keep ordering off of Toft. But again, first attempt. I'm happy with her, so I'll stick her there, and I'm going to put the little card in there. I have got the book now, but I just stick the little card up there. I need to set myself up a bit better out here, because you haven't really got a very nice view in my craft room. My craft room is sort of multi-purpose, so I've just got a chair here, but it's a bit of a mess. Oh, where are they? Okay, let's just find. So I have, let's tick that off. So Polly Dolly, I don't know, no, I haven't shown you Polly Dolly. So Polly Dolly now has hair, and the hair was very easy to construct. She has some little shoes, which she really likes wearing. And I use the little seed beads that the lovely Jeanette sent me. Crafty Clegs. She also has some little moccasins that she doesn't want to wear at the moment, because she said she hasn't got anything blue to wear. So she has some little moccasins to wear as well. They were super quick to make. And she also has her little toy to play with the little seed beads. And the cutest little bunny backpack. I mean, who doesn't need a bunny backpack in their life? Now, I've got to be very careful with this bunny backpack, because I'm pretty sure that this felt, although I have a large piece of this felt, I'm pretty certain, that this is not 100% wool felt. I'm pretty certain that this is just acrylic felt, even though I have a very large piece of it. I think this is acrylic felt, and I can feel it when I'm fiddling around with it. I can feel the squeak, which you don't get on wool felt, so I've just got to be very careful. But is that not the cutest thing ever, her little bunny backpack? So she has half got a foxy backpack made as well, and that'll be ready for autumn. She needs an autumn outfit as well. But I am currently in the process of making 4 Polly Dollies. They're all sitting on my dining room table at the moment. They are all made insofar as all their body parts are made. They just need to all be sewn together. So if you are interested, this dolly comes from the Hedgerow Doll Books by Simone Golding. You can buy that directly from Simone Golding. She has a Facebook page. Cool Crafting sells the book and sells the felt to go with it. This felt is fresh linen. And a third book is currently on pre-order. I have the second book, which I can't think now off the top of my head what that's called. But I did show that to you in a recent video, and that's got all little characters. Oh no, she must have 4 books, because she's got Making Marmalade is her book, which I've shown you Marmalade before. I can grab Marmalade. Hold on, Marmalade's only here. Excuse me. This is Marmalade, who you've seen many times. This is from Simone Golding's book. And then Little Travellers is the other book that I've got that I haven't made anything from yet, which I will make things from over the summer holidays. And that's got a larger rabbit called Thistle, and then it's got I think it's got a little badger and a hedgehog and a frog and a little post box and a boat. Oh, it's lovely. And I will make things from that over the summer and the autumn. And then I've just ordered the 4th book in the series, and I can't think what that's called. I've got that on pre-order, and I think I got an email the other day because that's coming directly from Australia, but I think you can order that on Etsy. So that's Making Marmalade, and that's the hedgerow doll, who I call Polly Dolly. So I've currently got 4, just all the body parts are made. I've just now got to put them all together. But whereas Marmalade and all my Luna characters have all been hand stitched, and Polly Dolly was hand stitched, the 4 I've just made, I've actually cheated and sewed them all on the machine because they're end of year, leaving school, leaving primary school teacher gifts for Samuel's class teacher, his favourite LSA, the head teacher and the deputy head teacher. So they're special gifts, so I didn't have time to hand sew them all. And you can do them on the machine, and I found it really easy to do them on the machine. What I did is I got my large piece of felt and I drew around the templates with a heat erasable pen. Well, I folded my felt in half, drew around the templates with a heat erasable pen, pinned it, and then I didn't cut them out, and then I sewed directly on that pen line, and then I cut it out with a tiny seam allowance after I'd sewn it, and then that was like my seam allowance then, and I found that really easy to do. The only part I did cut out because I thought I was going to have to hand sew it was the head, but actually I ended up machine sewing the head as well. So next time I will do the same with the head. It worked out perfectly fine. So I will do that in future. There's one thing I haven't brought down. I finished a pair of shorty socks yesterday and I haven't brought those down with me. So I will bring those down next time to show you. I made a little pair of shorty socks just to use up the It's My Coronation Soon yarn, but I think I'm actually going to put those away to give to somebody for Christmas. I have finished, but I haven't got the buttons yet. I'm probably going to go out next week to get them. I have finished my Anchors cardigan for my friend's granddaughter. Beautiful yarn. This is the Forge yarn. Absolutely beautiful, so soft. I think it's, I want to say King Cole, but I'm not sure. So I just need to go in and get buttons. I'm going to get 10 because I'm making 2 of these cardigans and they take 5 each. Saying to my mum, you know, buttons are so hard to get nowadays because they're all sold loose. I mean, I have got so many buttons, but I haven't got anything suitable. And years ago, you used to buy buttons on cards, but you don't get that now. You can go into Hobbycraft and buy packets of buttons, but nothing's really suitable. So I'm going to have to go in and just buy some because I'm going to have to take this little cardigan. But I absolutely love that. So I've got a second one to make now. But I absolutely love that. So these are going to be more for the winter. I know they live up in Scotland, but I'll get the second one done. They don't take long to knit up, do they? So I'll get the second one done. I'll probably start the second one at some point over the summer holidays. They don't take long to do. So there is a random blob. Can you see it? A random blob of red in there. Why that is in there, I do not know. Really infuriating. Leave that there. I have also finished 2. Let's just tick this off. I've got a list today because I've got such a lot. I have finished, again, I haven't got the buttons, 2 of the Anchors My Little Sister Romper. Oh, I've got ends to sew in here. But again, I just need buttons. I need 5 buttons again for this. But again, I just haven't got any cream buttons. So this was just knit in 4-ply, Serdar Snuggly 4-ply. So it's just perfectly plain, knit all in one. So that's one, and then a second one, just a slightly darker cream. I just love these. I think they're so cute. So I got carried away and knit two. I could have knitted another one, but I just love these. Super quick to knit. So it will just take 2 little buttons at the top to fasten at the top, and 3 little buttons at the bottom. So they're just little rompers for my friend's son's baby that's due in October. So they'll just wear that with a little all-in-one underneath. What's that on there? Oh, a bit of fluff. Super quick. Petite knits, my little sister's romper, and I think that goes up to about age 2. But lovely, nice little bit of garter stitch detailing on the sides and across the bib, and garter stitch detailing on the bottom bit there and there. So super quick. So I've done 2 of those. Tick those off, and then oh, I didn't bring that out. Oh, I'm doing, how did I leave that indoors? Well, there wasn't a lot to show. I've started Rupert. I'll bring it out next time. I've only done the back and the rib, and started one's front. It's knit in pieces. I've started Rupert, a little cream. I think it's the same cream as this. I've started Rupert, a little 4-ply cardigan, just sort of for the autumn. Just a little 4-ply cardigan, but I've just done the back and a little bit, and just started the front. I had it with me, but I've obviously, no, I've not brought that out with me. Okay, carrying on the crochet front. So I've done a little granny square. This is again for the same person that's having the little baby in October. So this is crocheted in cotton. It's a cotton granny square. It's not very big because it's going to have this sewn here in the middle, and then this is going to have little ears and a face crocheted on it, and it's going to be a little snuggly thing, a snuggly thing that the baby can just hold if they so desire. So that just needs to be finished off. So I just need to crochet some little ears and embroider a little face onto it, and then that is done. So that will just get finished off, but that's cute. Okay, that's done. Carrying on the crochet thing. Now, I didn't bring the ball all out. This is again done in the Forge, King Cole Forge. I started crocheting just a simple double crochet. Hello, darling. It was just going to be a car seat blanket in the Forge in grey. Just started doing this last week. I haven't done any of it this week because I've been finishing off other things. This is nearly one whole ball, and I've got another ball, and I've got a bit of a ball left of this one because I had to stop because I forgot to listen to my own advice of rolling up the Forge. You must roll up the Forge because it just has a mind of its own, and it just unravels into a disgusting mess everywhere. And I didn't listen to my own advice, and I didn't wind it up into a ball. And when we were away last week in the caravan, it just exploded into this explosion of wool everywhere, into a mess. And I also have a third ball if I can find it. which I will, if I can find it, I will add this to it. And then I'm going to go round, I'm going to take this into the shop and I'm going to find a coordinating grey, because this has got about 3 or 4 different colour greys. I'm just going to go around the edge in another grey, but it's literally going to be a car seat blanket, so it doesn't have to be huge. And that's for the same baby. And I'm just doing that in a 3mm toff. I think I casted on, you don't cast on in crochet, do you? I chained 91 stitches. Just have a look at my tea. Oh dear. So that's that. Oh, disappointing. I was last week I traced out, you know, I found that dress pattern with the tie front. It was free in a sewing magazine. So I traced that all out last week. It takes quite a long time to trace out a pattern. So I traced that all out. And while we were away last weekend in the caravan, I was looking on a sewing Facebook page, and quite a lot of people had really struggled with this sewing pattern. They said the back of the dress wasn't going together properly and they'd had to give up with it. So I was like, oh. So I think I'm just going to go back to my old faithful, is it the penny dress I do all the time, the sew over it penny dress. I've done that so many times. I live in that dress in the summer. She says not wearing it today. So I'll do that one. What else have I got? Oh, I'm going to do another test knit for Tea Cakes and Makes. Do you remember I did those lovely spring getaway socks? That's why I've been frantically finishing those socks and trying to finish everything this week, because I'm going to do another Tea Cake and Make test knit, and it's called the Summer Getaway Socks, and they're beautiful. So when I finish filming this just now, I'm going to go and find the yarn to cast those socks on. They shouldn't take too long when I know I'm on a deadline. I think they have to be done for the 12th of July. So I've got 12 days to do them. You only have to have one done, 2 ideally, but 1 done for certain. So, but if I know I've got a deadline, I will get them done. I'll just have a bit more of my tea. So hot. It's so muggy in here. I can't put a fan on there and record this because all you'd hear is the fan. It was so hot last weekend. We were away in the caravan. Samuel, his school always has a long weekend in June, and I was able to take advantage of it. And we went away, but my hay fever was horrendous. I don't know if anybody else has found the pollen has been really high this year. And I didn't know, she hadn't cut the grass, and my allergies to grass. And I was really suffering. I didn't know what to do with myself. Everything was just streaming, and I was like, oh, never mind. I've been doing some red work. So many of you saw I had shown my friend Lorraine, hi Lorraine, how to iron on a red work panel before she started doing the Red Work Secret Society, which I'm going to share in a minute. And I took this away with me, and I've been stitching on this. It's called Busy Bee. I've been a busy bee stitching on this. So this is going to make a red work heart. This is available on Mandy Shaw's website as a kit, or most probably just as a download pattern as well. So that's what it's looking like. So I ironed this on last week, the week before, and I just pick this up from time to time. If I put my mind to it, I could have this stitched in a couple of days, but that's pretty. I asked Mark, it was our wedding anniversary on Monday, we've been married 19 years, and I asked him to get me, very romantically, 6 plastic storage boxes, because I don't know if you could believe this really. I'm going to shock you in a minute, but I've got quite a few crafting supplies. I know that is really probably very hard for you to believe. I know, you know, I don't fall down many rabbit holes at all, but surprisingly I do have quite a lot of crafting supplies, and seem to have them scattered all around the house. And I decided I wanted to try and organise all my acrylic yarn into one, all my sock yarn into one, and my lunar lapping felt supplies in one, and my red work in one, and just try and get a bit more organised, just so I can go and look through my supplies before I decide to automatically go and order something. I do tend to do that now. I do think, oh, have I got that? And I'll look. So he managed to get me my boxes. So I came downstairs this morning and I've got 6 plastic storage boxes sitting on the side. So probably when Samuel's away next week, I won't have to be worrying about making packed lunches and breakfasts and things. I will start having a sort out next week. He's got 2 friends coming to play on Saturday morning, or Saturday. They're coming from 10 till 4. So I will start having a sort out. But I'm not very good at sorting out, because I'd rather be crafting than sorting out. And I've got to get these socks done, and I've got to get these teacher gifts done. So I'd much rather be making than sorting. But I thought if I do one thing at a time, if I sort out all my sock yarn and then sort out all my acrylic yarn, and we're going to have another Christmas swap in our group, and I thought if I start sorting out my little balls of wool to swap, then that's done, isn't it? So I would like to start thinking about Christmas in July. Right, two more things to show you. So I don't know how much more of this I've done. My lovely cross stitch that I'm making for Rupert. Tropical Friends. So that's getting some love. So I think before I'd only done the tiger, so I'm now doing the panda. Bring up the panda's back. And this is from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I love that website. There's so many beautiful designs, but I'm good on some things. I'm very good, believe it or not, I am very good at not falling down the rabbit hole with some things. Some things I'm not good at. Some things I'm just like, yeah, just take my money, just, you know, just have my bank account details and just take it. Just take it all, because it's going to happen anyway. Some things I just cannot resist, full stop. But other things I am quite good at resisting. Some things I just can't resist, and other things I do manage to resist. And I have managed to resist things on Caterpillar Cross Stitch, but other things I can't resist. I've fallen down the rabbit hole quite a lot with Toft, but I'm managing to control myself a little bit there, and I am managing to control myself with Caterpillar Cross Stitch. Just trying to rein it in a little bit. It's not easy. It's not easy. When you're used to having lots of disposable income, and now you're like, I haven't got the disposable income anymore, it's very hard, isn't it? But never mind. There could be worse things to spend my money on. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so they keep me happy. They're good for my mental health, and they make me feel good. So anyway, I did sign up to Mandy Shaw's Secret Society again, despite saying yet again I'm not going to sign up for it. Mandy Shaw just has that magic hold over me. She does something to me. Once she gets you, she's just got a hold. I can't help myself. And she got me again last night. She's just magic. What do you have over me, Mandy? You just have a magic power. I don't know what you do to me, Mandy, but you just have something over me. I can't help myself. Mandy says jump, I say yes, Mandy, how high? Anyway, so yet again I've signed up to Mandy, but it looks fantastic and it's different, and I love Mandy and I can't help myself. So this arrived on Friday or Saturday, and I was away, and it was so painful, so painful. Oh, the suspense was horrendous, and we didn't come home till Monday. We were going to come home on Sunday, and then we didn't come home till Monday, but it was awful. So if you haven't, I think everybody has now received their Mandy Shaw, because it's Friday today, so I've given you a week. So I'm pretty certain everybody has opened their red spotty package from Mandy Shaw. But if you have not opened your red spotty package, look away now. So I'm going to show you what we got in our first package. So this year the club has changed. We are just going to make 3 big items. Normally we always make a quilt. So there is a quilt being made as a side project if you want to. So if you go on, you can't go on it unless you're a member, but we can go on to the secret club page and we can download a little transfer that we will have to draw. So a secret pattern that we can use to make a quilt if we want to, but that is a separate project that isn't part of the main club. That is an add-on, if you like. So this month we've got a project to make that is like a bonus project to get us going. Then the first project we're going to make, I think it's an advent calendar. So that's going to take us from July to Christmas to make this advent calendar. Then I think we're making some cushions, and then we're finishing off making a bag, or it might be the other way around. We might make the bag and then might make the cushions. But I know the first big project we're making is an advent calendar. Hello, darling. And then the quilt is a bonus project if you want to make that. So if you are part of the Secret Society, make sure you check out the secret page. So anyway, in our pack, we got a packet of John James chenille needles. These are the needles that Mandy recommends, and they've come in a little pebble case, which is handy to have. We've got a Mandy Shaw pencil. Never have too many pencils. I have pencils in every project bag, so that's a nice one. Then, oops, stay. We've got a Mandy Shaw paper spotty bag, and in here we have got, what have we got in here? We have got a piece of felt just holding one of the needles that we use, one of the Chanel needles we use. We've got some retro sweets and fizzers. We have got a Redwork Secret Society bobbin. You can buy these off of Mandy Shaw, but they normally just say Dandelion Designs across the bottom. So this is obviously a special one just for us. And we have got a Secret Society badge, just a normal pin badge. Put those back in there. Excuse me. And then we get a newsletter from Mandy and a picture of Mandy on the back, and then it just tells us all about the club, what to expect, tells us what we're doing, tells us about our free monthly download and about the project that we're making and how that will all go together. So if we do want to make the quilt, how we make the quilt at the end of the year. If you do want to do it, we get a recipe for white chocolate cheesecakes, and then what's in our kit. So next month we start our calendar. We also have a private Facebook group that we can change. So this month we are making, oh, and it also says here as well that if you wanted to join the club now, oh yeah, so we make the Christmas wall hanging now, then we make the project bag, and then we make the cushions. But if you wanted to join the club now after watching this video and you were interested, or if you wanted to join the club at any point, you can sign up at any point throughout the year and you will get the previous projects anyway. So if you decided, if you like what I've shown you and you decided, well actually I quite fancy doing that, it's £27.99 a month and you will get everything. You can join any point throughout the year and you will get all the backdated kits as well. Just might mean that some of the fabrics might be different. But we are going to be making, let's see if there's a big picture. There is and there isn't. Well, it's not really a big picture. We're making a zipped window project bag. So it's this lovely patchworky project bag with a clear window pouch. So we get everything that we need, and the lovely beautiful thing is we get to use all of Mandy's beautiful fabrics. So shall I take them out to show you, because I haven't really seen Mandy's fabrics. I've had bits of her fabrics in kits, I've never bought it because I know that would just be a dangerous rabbit hole to go down. So we get this lovely large bit. Oh, it's beautiful. So you can buy this off of Mandy's site when she has it in stock. I know White Gecko has it in stock at the moment, so that's beautiful. They are all pictures, all the pictures on there are of kits that she's made before. Lots of those I've done. Lots of those. You get wadding. Oh, there's this one as well, a red one with all thimbles and threads and different things on. What else do we get? I'll get a bit of white calico, and then we just get smaller bits as well. So we get a little bit with I love to sew on, sewing machine, flowers, a little bit with white bit with red crosses on, one with hearts on. So these are all beautiful fabrics that Mandy's designed. A smaller piece like the big piece I showed you before. Lovely white piece with all buttons on. What's that one? Just a crossy one. One with white red stars on. And another one with all haberdashery things on. So they are beautiful. They're all things that Mandy, all patterns that Mandy has designed herself. Mandy designed all this fabric last year, I think, and she's also got a Christmas range coming out as well. Also got lovely bias binding, a zip. Is that the brighter red cotton brode? So normally use the darker red. Got the brighter red. I prefer the darker red actually. A button, but the reds in her fabric are darker. We've got some iron-on interfacing. We've got the templates, the iron-on template, and the bit of plastic. That feels weird, that plastic, so I don't know what that is actually. I know it's plastic, but you know what I mean. I don't know where you would source that from if I wanted to make a second one, but that's lovely. So I didn't say at the beginning, so I'll hopefully have that finished. I'm not going to say I'll have that finished next time I see you, because I might come back in a week or so, but I will have that finished. I will be making that sooner rather than later, because I would like to keep up this year. Don't roll around on the floor laughing at me, but I would like to keep up this year. So I didn't mention at the beginning, but I am going to be doing a giveaway today, so get ready for that. But before I get on to that, I just want to tell you what I've been reading and what I've been watching. So reading, when I say reading, I mean listening to. I do read, but I listen to a lot. Just finished yesterday a really good book called A Husband's Secret. That was really, really good. That was set in Australia. and it had quite a good twist. Really recommend that. That was really good. I listened to A Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. Took me a long time to get into that book. I gave up on it. I was reading it and I gave up on it, could not get into it, and it was our book club read, and because I didn't want to miss out, I ended up listening to it. Oh, it gripped me. Listening to it really gripped me. I then went on to listen to the sequel, A Family Remains by Lisa Jewell. Really good. Really recommend those. Then on TV, I binge watched For Her Sins. That was on Channel 5. That was very good. That had Joe Joyner in it, and I can't remember who else, but that was worth a watch. And I have been watching, I think we've got a couple of episodes left to watch, £10 Poms. That was about how the British went over on the ships to Australia. My uncle was a £10 Pom. He went over on the ships to Australia. And one of my best friends, her dad was a £10 Pom as well. So I'm going to do a giveaway. I said a couple of months ago when I got to 400 subscribers, and I think I'm 421 now, so thank you very much for liking and subscribing to me. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all your comments and everything. Oh yes, Mandy, one more thing. Tell you, this is where she's got me. Yesterday, one of my friends, Lorraine, messaged me and said, have you seen Mandy's doing another club? And it's the Christmas Decoration Club. It only runs from August to December, $15.99 a month. Christmas decorations. I was there. I was on it. I'm in it. I'm doing it. Christmas decorations. Mandy Shaw. Sign up if you want to do it. You have to sign up and join me. You won't regret it. You'll love it. Kay, you have to join up. I wasn't the enabler this time. It was Lorraine and Gina. They did it to me this time. I didn't enable them. They did it to me. They're the guilty ones this time. It wasn't me. And I'm just doing it to keep them company, Kay. They did it to me. So you need to support me this time, Kay. So yeah, it's Mandy. She's done something to me. Anyway, getting back. So I said a few months ago when I got to 400 subscribers, I was going to do a giveaway. And I'm now at 421, although I wouldn't be surprised after all this waffling if you haven't all left me, given up the will to live. And the lovely Gemma from Midnight Diary, my niece, very kindly gifted me 2 lunar lapping books, one for me as a birthday present and one for me to give away on my channel. So she's given me the Lunar Lapping Making New Friends. And I have made the lovely sheepy. There she is. 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 From here. She was lovely to make. And the squirrel. Don't look at her face. She's got a bit of a dodgy face. She is. Just sitting those 2 there. So I'm going to give this book away. So if you'd like to be in with a chance of winning this lovely book with, who's in here? Rowan, Hugh, Ramsey, Daisy and Freya. So we've got Rowan, Hugh, no, who have we got? I don't know who's Hugh now. Who is who now? But if you'd like to be in with a chance of winning this lovely book, you need to make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you like this video and leave me a comment today and number your comment, and leave within your comment, leave the sentence Lunar Lapping Giveaway. So like the video, make sure you're a subscriber, number your comment so I can find you and do a spinny what's it thing, and leave in your comment, leave the words Lunar Lapping Giveaway to be in with a chance of winning, and I will pick a winner next time I record. So in about 2 weeks time, let's say about 2 weeks time, before Samuel breaks up for school. Okay, so roughly 2 weeks today. Is that okay with everyone? Okay, I'm going to leave you there now. I'm going to put all this stuff away. Milo, did you want to say hello to everybody? Do you want to come and say hello? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Come here, come and say hello. Milo? No, don't want to, but I'm bothered. Okay, all right then. Okay, let me know what you're working on in the comments down below, and I'll chat to you really soon. Are you coming up now? Come on, come and say hello. Oh, big boy. You say hello. They don't want to see the back of your little head, do they? Say hello. Say hello, everybody. Mummy gave me a bath this morning. Everybody said I was stinky, and that's just rude. Hello. Say hello. Milo. Milo. Say hello. Okay. See you all soon. See you all in a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye.